because I took a break. I don't think I've been gone that long, right? Either way, let's get started, y'all. Welcome back to Vampy, Vampire, Vampire. This game. I most likely gonna die just as horrid as before, because I forgot how to play. TV might be loud. You know, I'm just gonna adapt. I'll adapt. I wanted to work on trying to be able to play this on PlayStation too. Yay, new people.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, that's right.
May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard.
Of course.
And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I'm here on my own, sir.
Hey,
I have no
welcome.
official
Hit
appointment
that like
other
button,
than my
subscribe
desire
if
to
you are
save
new.
lives.
Then we have the
Let's
same
enjoy
objective,
this
sir.
ride, yeah.
The difference is, to catch my suspect, I use a magnifying glass and handcuffs instead of a microscope.
I stay closely to the end of this month.
Do you know
I figure out how to
anything in
connect it to
particular
you,
about a man
Facebook.
called Aloysius Dawson?
People say
doesn't know the
do
man?
Facebook Live and
I
stuff
think
too.
he intervened personally to put an end to the police
So I can
strike
do a
of last
combination of
August.
What else?
YouTube
can you
and
tell me
Facebook at the
about?
same time.
Aloysius
I can
Dawson's
run it
exactly
well.
the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
I made a mistake. I started this and I didn't get no water.
What are you investigating exactly?
Shit.
Mr. Kimura has been murdered.
It
All with the same injuries.
probably won't do a long
Wounds to
gameplay
the
because
neck
the carpet
and
cleaning
massive
cats
blood
are
loss.
coming over tomorrow. Cats, people
Oh,
are
stick
coming
to
over
a
tomorrow.
homicidal maniac
So I gotta
theory.
clean up. And it's the AMs right now. It's the AMs.
What can you tell
3
me
a.m.
about this district?
I'm the
3:40.
one asking questions. Especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
I have some tuna with me. That's
What are you really
that's the
doing
opposite
here?
choice
I
of
told you.
water, so I'm gonna be
I'm a
dehydrated.
detective
So.
inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes,
I wish I had like a
the
little water
situation is
fountain thing
difficult
right
for the
next to
police.
me.
Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange, which requires police attention?
No, I've noticed nothing odd.
All right. But keep your eyes open, though.
Something looks off about him. Yeah. Let's take care of him, take care of her headaches. I'm glad I made a lot of herbs.
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I really appreciate it.
I'm trying to scuff this down as fast as I can. And I want to get back to recording with my
What are you investigating?
lovely smiling
exactly?
face.
Mr. Kimura's been murdered. Always the same.
Didn't I just say this already?
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Indeed. Because the last fucking dude died. Oh, damn town. Died. So, let's take a gander. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 5 people. I feel like if I open doors, hell's gonna break loose, so fuck it. I'm taking a risk. I open doors. Oh, good. Twins. Fascinating.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like
He
my
still
brother,
doesn't
I
tell
think
him.
we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I would appreciate some sunshine right now, but otherwise I'm fine. Thank you.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead.
I do miss
It
that.
was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
Too bad I want to do a short one.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
Hey, who's my wonderful viewer here? How you doing?
I still enjoy living in London, no matter how difficult it can be sometimes.
Then I am sincerely happy for you. True happiness in life seems to be the most difficult goal to reach these days.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see?
Who are you waiting for exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Indeed.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Say odd.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
No, I just need something that's not this.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I didn't
No,
mean that accent.
I just need...
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city as soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Odd. One says the other says another.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man can
Why are
help
they
us leave
bouncing
this
back
city
and
once
forth
and
on
for
each
all.
other?
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He has always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
These two are going to be
Goodbye, Mr.
interesting.
Baker.
Hello again, Doc.
Yeah.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
I'll
Baker.
locate all the people, then I'll do the sub-quests to really get to know These two chaps. Ooh, blood. Ooh, more blood. Ooh, a secret area. That goes out somewhere else. Ooh, a box. That goes upstairs. What if there's a door upstairs? So check it. Nope, just a huge. And that door slammed me in the face. I want to figure out how to get to that gentleman downstairs. Oh, finding the twins was easy.
I cannot enter.
Towards this person, yeah. Feels like the right spot.
Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read. Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They've told me of your unquenchable thirst for blood. Be wary, Ekon. I've heard such a rich diet can be bad for the heart.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller, then?
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time. Sometimes a little muddled, but Always looking for
Fortunately, I
new
can't have
paths
multiple
and new
saves.
concepts.
Just had to accept my consequences.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Here is the money.
The Sorceress. A heart-shaped trap built to entangle a loved one.
She did some action.
Mirrors on every wall to see her own reflection constantly.
Can you read the cards for me?
Put the money on the table then, Jonathan, and open your mind.
Perhaps later. Do you require medical attention?
I'm fine, thank you, Jonathan.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander,
Still remember I'm off
yet
it.
it amuses me to
Don't
converse
roll the
with your
chain.
kind.
I'm not. And if they come after me,
Again, what
I
are the
won't.
cards trying to tell us?
I so
It's locked.
put them all in their fucking place. It'll take me a while though. They'll beat the shit out of me. Beat the fucking bricks out of me. Alright. Getting some good information on them, but I haven't met them yet. My wild guess is they're inside the building because this place is just ridiculous. Really huge. That'll make life easier for me if I find them inside. What's this again? Yeah, I'm gonna test this out. See if I can find it. Should tell them the blood trail to go this way. I ran around, right? Let's see if there's any jumps. Take a gander and say I ran around in circles. Best way in is going through the hideout. Unless there's a secret wall. I love secret walls. Oh. Yeah. You can see this. Mark out this door, right? Okay. I'm gonna go through the hideout. See where it leads me to. Leads me to a fight. God, who hit me with what? Wasn't the priest? Something popped me with an arrow. Like I said, combat wise, I'm gonna be thrown off, and I should get some water. I really should. And if I do that, I'm just gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh man. I tell you what, I swear once you guys get me out there, it'll be like a, no, I can't do a 24/7 camera live thing, Truman Show. I could and I won't. Some of y'all won't be able to afford it. Cause I'm gonna be ridiculous if the camera's on me 24/7. That'd be cool though, you know. Forever taken care of and forever watched. And forever entertaining. I forgot what damn door to go through.
It's a leech! Go on back to the shadows!
Crossbow guy. Oh boy. Rusty. I want these enhancers. The ab one feels weird, like I don't think it works, honestly. And then it does work. We'll see. I need to buy some more gel pads. Maybe that's why. Next paycheck, I'll get it. Flame arrows burned me out. Oh boy. I'm trying to beat one of them as fast as I can. I shouldn't be struggling. And we also got to remember I took away the instant healing ability and traded it for the bite so I can have more moves. I'm not even using them. Once I settle in this town, find everyone, do what needs to be done. I already did it all. I already did all the other districts. I can sleep. I can choose either to sleep or push forward in the chapter, which I'm trying to get to at least level fucking 5, so I can wipe out the hospital and just leave the doctor dude left. If I do that, it might hurt me, it might not. We'll see. Because I want the experience. I want so much experience.
This is no place for you, sir. Hey! Don't come no closer! Let's run along. Get them weapons ready! Nice one! Shut! Lost it! Oh Christ! He's dead!
Okay, alright. Shut my ass up. I got time. Fuck, I tried to parry it. It's like my animation, his animation, it just dropped. I could use range, I could use guns. It'll take all the danger and the threat out of this game from me. I'm not trying to do a long one, so if I want to push forward, I need to really be precise. Can't wait to reset my shit. I was hoping Rage, which is this ultimate ability, would be something. It's okay. It leaves you open once you're done. The claw only hits one person, this little shadow thing. The blood at least stuns a target and affects everyone. Not only that, it stuns boss types, so it's a fucking win-win. So I'm prepared to set it up the way I want to set it.
A leech! I shall fear no evil!
Almost reasonable.
Best be on your way home. Are you deaf? Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Of course, I have needles and all that shit to take care of me too. Don't let me focus on stuff like that. So how does one get in here? This is the hunter's area. Fascinating. Ah, there's the women. Excuse me, miss, but what's your name?
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
May I look
let's
at your
at
goods,
shop first.
Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you need.
Yep, that is an upgrade. And I'll collect these when she passes.
Dr. Reed,
Good evening, Miss.
you know you...
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy
We're doing
handsome
well. 30
men like
minutes,
yourself.
36 minutes in.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Yeah,
Other than you coming back to
cheer.
cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you
These
could talk
dark
with her, Dr.
days.
Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Tell me, Carolyn, do you often wound or hurt your daughter by mistake?
No. I always thought it was Carol's clumsiness that caused these incidents. Maybe it's a family trait, Doctor.
You really believe it's just bad luck and being clumsy then?
Of course, Doctor. What else could it be? I have nothing to hide.
I'll find out from Detective Doctor.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, Miss...
You know you can...
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Price?
Oh yes, I feel so oppressed lately. And tired and feeble, too. Thank you so much, Doctor. You're always so considerate.
I'm just doing my job.
Perhaps. But I have always been grateful for your concern, you know.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you again.
Alright, how can one get below? Wait, no, are they both Carolyn? Carolyn. Off target, please, thank you. Okay, this is gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna walk right back. Poof, she's not in here. She came upstairs.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reed? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Right.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercott used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this camellia may be.
Interesting.
Is it true you often hurt yourself, Carol?
Yes, it's true. I try to behave, I really do. But one way or another, I always end up injured or wounded. I'm so stupid.
Why would you be stupid?
It's like I can't help getting under my mother's feet. That's how I end up being pushed, cut, or burned. You see, I'm a stupid girl, really.
When exactly do these accidents happen?
Ever since I was little. That's why I need to stay with Mum. I'm not capable of taking care of myself.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married, now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes, a very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Goodbye, Carol.
Thank you, Carol.
I am sorry, I
Unless
can't
you
help
like
you.
to work.
Perhaps you should talk with someone else instead.
Situations has changed throughout the game. Do 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 is a low scream. Random.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave? Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end, for they know no one else will love them as much.
Selfish.
You are responsible for your daughter's many injuries and scars, Carolyn. You brutalize her, don't you?
How could I abuse my own flesh and blood? This is nonsense. It would be like hurting myself.
You really believe you've done nothing wrong, don't you? How long has this been going on for? I should have seen it when you were my patients.
See what? Child abuse? Are you mad, Dr. Reed? I dedicated my whole life to my precious Carol. She is a part of me.
Yes. Even her name is just a part of yours. This is a terrible tragedy. Something of an unknown disorder. My God. Abuse that comes from overwhelming love.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How dare you say something like that? What kind of a monster do you think I am?
Speak to me, Carolyn. Why do you behave like this? How does it make you feel to hurt Carol before cajoling her?
I don't know. It makes me feel good to take care of my daughter. I need to feel useful. No one ever takes care of me. I need someone to take care of me.
Do you realize Carol is a person? Not a toy. Not a doll. The poor girl would put her hand in a flame to please you. You are both trapped in this toxic relationship.
Carol and I are perfectly happy. Leave us be. How stupid I was to believe you could be a suitable husband.
I'm not judging you, Carolyn. I believe you're a victim too. I'm just trying to explain that you need medical help.
You will not separate me from my flesh and blood, Dr. Reed. We'd rather die.
Indeed you shall.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
Indeed you shall.
Dr. Reed, I am glad.
Ah, fuck, I should have fixed her fucking fatigue. I'll wait till she gets her ass back up here. If I take a wild guess, it's not.
Doctor?
What are you investigating?
None of these. Yeah.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector
Side
Albright.
quest.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
And would that be all of them? Ah, shit, I'm missing one more motherfucker.
I'm sure
My guess he's inside. This fucking loophole ass place. Yeah, I'm gonna fix her fatigue before I do anything else. Rap sheet of garbage. Don't you want to come upstairs so I can heal you? 'Cause God damn it, I made a mistake in not clicking that button. First I was all prompt and shit. Orchard says, you open too many doors. People are dying because of you. Why won't you come upstairs? We have so much to discuss. Do.
It's locked.
Is there a front to this place? I haven't put effort in it, so just guess the whole goal was to talk to everybody and come back over here. Yep. The whole goal was to know that man. Worth it. Just come upstairs. I see you. I see your heart moving. Why won't you come upstairs already? Yeah, level 5 seems to be the goal. Or are you just chilling? Young lady, we must discuss words.
Good evening, young lady.
My mother always prefers when people simply call me Carol.
Do you need my medical attention?
Oh, please, sir. Do not waste your time with me. There is nothing to be worried about.
Uh-huh. Here.
Don't be shy. It's my duty to take care of you.
Thank you, sir. Much obliged.
Much obliged.
You need to understand you are in danger, Carol. Your mother is responsible for all your injuries.
That's a lie. She has always taken good care of me. She only gets irritated when I get under her feet. It's my fault. My mum loves me so much.
Yes, Carol. Your mother believes she loves you as much as you're convinced she loves you. But you are both trapped in a toxic relationship that puts you in danger.
What are you saying? That she lied to me all these years? That she wants me to be miserable? My mother has dedicated her life to my safety.
Your mother claims she cares for you, but you're just a vessel for her disease. I even suspect she doesn't see you as a person, but only as a part of herself.
Stop that. How dare you? There was no need for you to return from that stupid war if it's only to make us suffer.
You was bound to do that, weren't you? To automatically revolt against me. You was just bound to do it.
Goodbye, Carol.
You was bound to. You know what? I think you was programmed to just fall apart regardless. And that's fine. That's motherfucking fine. Go this way. If I go this way, I turn here. Hopefully I can go through all that shit to get there. That's fine. You know what? Kudos, motherfucker. Kudos. I'm pretty sure if I said she's sick or some shit, it would have been simple. Tiger. Where's that vampire dude?
Stupid newborn!
I tried.
You're mine! You feel? You cannot win this!
See, how come I don't get shadows like that? Or maybe I do. If I can create shadows like that, I want it. You know, I want it. Let me create shadows that attack people. That'd be great. And if I can't, then well, fuck you. So that's just overpowered as shit. Probably not reading it right. That could be a thing. unlock them if they don't last properly. We'll see. We'll see. Because I really strongly believe the game just only gives me the abilities I'm seeing in front of me. It's been an hour. I'm gonna push this till we meet this dude and end this chapter. That's the only way I'm gonna do it. Because I need to know if I end the chapter, this chapter, or act, whatever it's called. If I end this one, what damage I'm gonna receive. Burp. Fuck. I've not been through here.
This is despicable.
Despicable. Oh my god, come on, man. I've been through this fucking tunnel. But why did it start off this way? That's... Okay, let's go back out. Or maybe it is in here. No, let's go back out. What the shit? Okay. You know what? Bless your heart, game. Bless your heart. I had to step up on a ramp to step over a platform. God damn, I gotta move shit around. I'll just put things in a reasonable area. I don't know. Just gotta clear the floor pretty much. That's a waste of my blood. Okay, the stupid thing that arrow, everything else just points to this fucking area. So I should be able to get in from this fucking area, right? What are you saying that I'm not? Where can I shadow jump? Is this even the right side? Can I go around? So many fucking questions. I thought that tunnel was for me. I went through that tunnel. I came up in these ends. Give me a reason. I can jump through there. That reason. I don't think I unlocked this. Just a fucking hideout. Gotta be something. Maybe because I wanted to be something. I thought the tunnels would do some type of justice. This is just worse. Because I do have to go to the fucking sewers and do this. Makes no sense. Oh my god, it makes sense now. Man, fucking, if his mansion is somehow through the sewers, but I went through the sewers and I came up, you know, this is what happens when you take a break. I'll go to the damn sewers. I'll see. I'm gonna second guess myself again. Okay. I'm convinced. What I'm looking for is through the tunnels. Or the people, no. Could definitely be the people. I just want to try to get close to the dude. Here's my mistake, too. If I do that, I won't be able to. I talked to her? Yeah, cure her headache. God damn it. I don't remember talking to you. And I missed one person. Thank God this dude's not regenerated type. I want to go in direction. This. Which way would it be? It can't be in here. It just doesn't make sense. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. I think the tunnel is in their area. I didn't go deep in that one tunnel. That was my mistake. I'll go back to it. Oh my god. Go up, go over. I'll try it. Doesn't hurt to try. Fucking tunnels. Why is it this dude wants to be bitten and it's difficult to find his location? It was straightforward and I was able to find this and that. Now I'm just falling apart. Which is fine. No complaints here. Hey there, welcome, welcome. I wanted to cut this off an hour ago, but I want to end the chapter at least to see if I gain another mesmerize ability or it forces me to sleep and chaos kicks in, you know, the usual. Or leave it as a mystery. Doesn't feel fulfilling if I don't push. Like I've been pushing since I started this extra long for no reason. But I do keep saying this, like I do gotta clean the fuck up. Gotta clean up. That's what I thought. God damn it, I did come through a tunnel over here. Oh shit. What the fuck? Here's my other question. Did that girl leave this tunnel yet? She's just still down here waiting on me. Good. Maybe I can get this to her now.
You should return.
Thank you for your sympathy.
You won't let me.
Goodbye, Mist.
That makes sense. Because I would have healed her. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Up, 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 and away I go. Where can I stop? Nobody knows. I don't want to run around like this. Just looking for direction. This is so full of shit. I'm tired. I am running. I'm running. Here's nothing. This is a fucking pressure plate. Are you kidding? Okay, I love puzzles. I love puzzles, but I need people to do this or something else. I need people. So fucking great. Great. Just fucking great. What's for though? So does one of them. Which one stays down? Secrets. That doesn't hurt.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked already. After all. Fucking falling apart everywhere else. Oh, that connects to Whitechapel. Is there people alive in Whitechapel? Him dead. Ain't got nothing to worry about. That. Did that. I'll do that later. Do that later. A lot of people to be concerned about. Still this one first.
Seems violent.
And they're just gonna sit here waiting.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
What if I can mesmerize so strongly it makes people stand still? Oh, something. Maybe. I can't. I cannot figure this out. There's no real clue, no real nothing. Every time I go towards the district, it just pretty much says, no, there's no way in, so go somewhere else, motherfucker. And I'll be like, that's so rude. But I'll do it. I'll go somewhere else. Is this it right here? Have I been avoiding this turn this whole damn time? Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Why do I refuse to turn left in fucking video games? You know what? It's the ads. The ads provoked me, and I died so many damn times. I ran a different direction.
Dawson's mansion.
Oh.
Here I am.
His
at
mansion
last.
is just stupid large.
But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Johnson, give me a minute. This whole thing is his mansion, and I'm just throwing the fuck off. Okay. Bless your heart, game. Not your fault. Not your fault at all. I was lost to shit. And I'm not turning him. Fuck all that noise. You stay bitter old bitch. Die. Die with your bitterness. God, I want to raid this whole place. I'm not. I'll do it later.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed.
What
What
motherfucker?
took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight, I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Sir, I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs. And the cold. So cold.
Nope, you're gonna talk.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Oh no, I don't like that tone.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
You are so full of shit.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Hey, my lord, dude.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it.
Bitch, give me
I've
a
been
choice.
preparing such a long time for this.
I'm not doing it. You sacrifice 2000 XP in the process. You'll make a vampire. Embrace. I will kill you. I love it. I love that option. Forget fear. You know, if I embrace, I gain all of that wonderful experience. This charm of fear of dying, that's dog shit. Fuck all
You
that.
don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No!
He loves that word.
Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
What's the thoughts going on in my head?
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
You got a lot of gall saying that. I am level 5. Alright, check out the joint. Open a chest with a key. Oh, open a chest with a key to find a key. Come on. They're gonna come after me. I ain't ready, but you know what? I'm gonna enjoy it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna suffer to the consequence. Got your consequence right here. 0 fucks. Looking at things. Newspaper article.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
That's what I love. This is what I love. You run around looking for shit. You gain information. Can't think I scouted the shit out of that. Of the bus. Interesting. How long you been there? You been waiting on me? You been waiting on me. I ain't never scared. With a back door. Search this whole floor, right? Nope. Yay, open a chest with a key, another key. I swear these shillings are nothing. Gotta make sure I touch everything. Is that another chest? God damn. Oh boy, you got some chests everywhere. Ooh, thick rich blood sample. Oh shit, once I study that, I'm gonna get something else. Oh shit, motherfucker. Gone. Alright, let's see. Swallow that. Let's accept my newfound fate. What smart shit you want to say to me? Because I don't give a fuck.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
I'll tell you the truth too, motherfucker.
He didn't survive the procedure. He was too weak.
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the simplest task.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
Bring it
I'll
on,
leave you then.
bitch.
Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Step away, traitor. Return to your dubious friends and your decrepit hospital. Do not dare show yourself again, you or that monstrosity you bring to my door.
Is Is that your way of calling her a H?
Step away, traitor.
It feels like
Return
that's
to
what
your
you just called
dubious
her.
friends and your decrepit hospital.
It's cool.
Do not dare
It's cool.
show
I like
yourself
this.
again.
We
You
about
or
to get
that.
stupid with each other, huh? I hope people just bone rush me through the door. I walk everywhere they try. You know, they're trying to kill me regardless. So what's the damn difference? What the fuck is the difference? What the fuck is the difference? Oh, you're here. I thought he was talking about the other person. What you doing here?
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon.
Why are you here? You know
So do
crazy
you
shit about
serve
to
the
throw
Earl
down.
of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Goddamn, I don't want to.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
Big ass sewers.
Lady Ashbury?
Big ass rats.
You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Of course.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to
Because
waste.
I always have time
so
to
be
ask
quick.
questions. God damn.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate, and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness, and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She sought the silent truths, truths I have kept hidden for so long.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average Skull, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well, and he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
I thought so.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den.
I appreciate y'all.
Have you a message for the
jumping in and
lady?
out, hitting that like
Should
button.
I see her
Appreciate
before you?
I am calling it. What?
Tell her I worry about her.
Do not, for she has had strength and wisdom for so much longer than you. Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
I'm stopping it here. I have gotten to level 5. Let's see what change has occurred. Him dead. He's so dead. Sacrifice. Chump ass experience. Anyways, he dead. Then I'm gonna wipe them out. Wipe them out. Wipe them out. Gotta save the daughter. Gotta tell her to take her ass somewhere else. She's gonna be the only character I won't try to change. I can wipe them all out if I want to, which I'm going to. I don't understand why I can't find Tippa's rest of this thing, but whatever. I'm doing it. We're done. So long, farewell. Avita say. Till next we meet, because I got some fucking cleaning to do.